love Chattanooga. Nestled in the foothills of the Smokies, it offers a great cultural and historical atmosphere for living. But sometimes, my heart gets pulled farther south. And when it does, I have to go. Once you get south of Atlanta, you can feel the world start to slow down. And the farther south you go, the slower things begin to move. And so I drive. I drive until I reach mile marker 0 at Pass-a-Grille, Florida. Typically, I like to take pictures along the bay side of Pass-a-Grille at sunrise. It's absolutely beautiful. Today, however, I wound up at the Pier in the middle of the day, and I had to make do. I started with this dilapidated, worn-down boat dock, and I set my camera up in portrait mode and took a sample shot to get my focus and shutter speed. Then I added a graduated neutral density filter to knock down a little of the harshness in the sky, and put on my 10-stop neutral density filter to slow the shutter down to about a 20-second exposure. This allowed me to get the water smoothed out. I took about 8 photos in this spot, and when I got home, I added them all into Photoshop as layers and blended them together to get the water just a tad bit smoother until I had this result. These pilings are my favorite spot for sunrise pictures in Pass-a-Grille. On most trips, I throw on my wide-angle lens to get a shot of all of them as the sun is coming up, kind of like this one from a previous trip. But again, I was here in the middle of the day, and by that, I mean noon. Absolutely the worst time of the day to try to take pictures. So instead of my wide angle, I put on a 24 to 240 lens and reached out into the middle of them to get as much more of a minimalist image with just 3 or 4 pilings, and as long of a shutter speed as I could manage in this harsh light. Without a doubt, the heart of Pass-a-Grille is its beach. This is not a spring breakers hangout. It's a quiet stretch of family beach at the end of a peninsula south of Clearwater and St. Pete. There are well-known spots in Pass-a-Grille like the Hurricane, the Brass Monkey, Grace Restaurant, Mary Pier, and Paradise Grill at the end of 8th Avenue. There's a tradition in Pass-a-Grille that is probably what makes this one of my favorite places to be anywhere in the world. At sundown, the people gather along the beach to watch the light show God gives the earth at the end of each day. And at Paradise Grill, there's live music that leads up to sunset, and someone is chosen to be the bell ringer, with the clanging of its iron going out precisely at the moment the sun dips below the horizon, whether you can see it or not. And then, out of respect for this wonderful gift of another day, the crowd applauds, and the beach begins to empty. But I like to hang around after the sun is gone and see what the rest of the show looks like. And I am never disappointed.